back in February of 2025, I was served a restraining order, in essence, preventing me from going, I believe, 500 feet from Oak Hills Local School District property. And there were a whole list of reasons given to justify that restraining order. Ultimately, recently, they voluntarily withdrew that restraining order. However, for those months, I've lost many rights, and I believe that in obtaining that restraining order, that some individuals, I have reason to believe, and this is my opinion, that the court was misled, that there were half-truths told in sworn statements, deceitful facts that were withdrawn that I believe deceived the court, and I believe either perjury or falsification may have happened, which are both crimes in the state of Ohio. So I generated this email and sent it to my local PD after doing a little bit of research, and I'm just going to read that out loud right now for whoever wants to have interest. This was sent to Lieutenant Smalls, or I'm sorry, excuse me. This was sent to Lieutenant Richard Smalls, who's over road patrol, and also sent it to Lieutenant Joseph Macaluso, who is over investigations. I believe he's over any crime in Delhi that needs a deeper investigation. That's the department he's over. And then I also carbon copied the Chief of Police for Delhi PD as well. Good morning, Lieutenant Rich and Lieutenant Joe. I have reason to believe that in the process of getting a restraining order, employees, being one or more, of Oak Hills Local School District have perjured themselves or committed falsification. I passed an analogy by Chief Jeff, who agreed, based on my analogy, that what happened is perjury. I believe the perjury happened in the form of affidavits and or sworn statements made in the submission to the court for a restraining order, and that I believe meet the elements of ORC 2921.11, which is criminal perjury. And I say listed below, but I apologize. I did list it below, but ultimately ended up deleting that. And that it deceived and influenced the court in a material way that illegally oppressed my rights. I have video evidence I wish to submit in support of my understanding of the crime of ORC 2921.11, criminal perjury. At this time, I'm requesting a police report and the ability to submit evidence, video and documents, and a proper investigation, preferably externally requested by Delhi PD to the Sheriff Department or other. I'm basically asking that they outsource the investigation. Why? Since it may involve a former Delhi PD lieutenant and current auxiliary officer, as well as the bias Delhi PD has shown against me in other investigations where I'm involved. I hope this is not contradictory. While requesting the above, at this time I am not requesting any charges be pressed. I am requesting the above for both internal affairs, Delhi PD, and for a criminal investigation, prefer external reference to Sheriff's Department by Delhi PD, but that's your decision, as would be a referral to the prosecutor, which I am not requesting at this time. Advice given to me is that reporting this to the local law enforcement for them to investigate is the right first step. A primary agenda of mine is truth. I've lost a lot based on deceit, half-truths, and or lies. education, prevention, mitigation from this happening to any other citizen or myself ever again, or finding out that 1 to 3 are pipe dreams and that we really live in a dystopian society. Documenting the truth and reporting it to the public, and giving a chance for forgiveness, and if unavailable, seeking justice legally. Feel free to email or call me. I will likely stop up tomorrow to check in and or schedule an appointment. I probably sent this after midnight, so it's probably I'm actually speaking about today. Please keep in mind that I plan to protest near Oak Hills Local School District properties when school reopens, and I have many reasons to expect that if the above crime goes unchecked, that it encourages them to tell untruths about me again, to bring against me another illegal strategic lawsuit against public participation, reference the Uniform Public Expression Protection Act, codified in Ohio Revised Code, Chapter 2747. Will you remind me of the prosecutor that wanted to punish me for peacefully exercising freedom of press on a traditional public forum? Because we need to expose that guy, or gal, I think is a guy. If you plan to speak with any prosecutor about this complaint, I'd ask you to include me on the phone call with the prosecutor as you've done with others and have been offered to me in the past. What was said above, if it does not fit perjury, I'd ask you also consider falsification. 2921.13. Thank you for your consideration on this, Rich. Rich, trying to figure out what's right and what I'll risk for what I think is right, gauges. So I sent this out tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and just